Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Beyond the Reels. My name is James Ross, the multimedia delivery at SBC Media, and today we'll be looking at Wazdan's latest title in the 16 coin series, 16 coins times 5,000. And joining me to go through the game itself, and I'll warn you now, I asked her how to pronounce her name many a times, and I got it right, but I may get this wrong. Natalia Katolik?
Catholic. Yeah, you almost got it. Perfect.
Almost. The account manager at Wazdan. Welcome. I told you before we started recording that I would likely butcher the pronunciation. It's the reason I didn't get into football commentary.
Yeah, but it was good. Yeah. Happy to be here. Thank you for the invite.
No, you're welcome. And it's exciting to have you here. The 16 coin series is from someone who started on Slot Beats and wrote for that website for 2 years. Is a series that I know well. So to have another iteration of it is going to be exciting to look into. Um, and I think let's just actually start there. And like I've just emphasized with myself, many players will be familiar with the 16 coin series, but what can they now expect from this latest, like I said, iteration of the game?
Sure. So the 16 coin series has always relied on simple mechanics that deliver strong engagement. This edition takes it a step further, I would say. We have increased the potential, giving players access to a jackpot of up to 5,000 times their bet. At the same time, we have refined the gameplay to feel familiar yet more exciting due to a very specific combination of features.
Perfect. And that's the importance with familiarity yet slight innovation, because as people in the slot sector know, and as this whole industry knows, players are creatures of comfort. Like they love to play what they know, but they love new stuff as well. And this game does that. And the title doesn't have any regular symbols. So, with that question, what are the symbols that land on the reels in the base game, and how do they kind of trigger the bonus? Like, how does the base game work?
That's true. In this game, there are no standard symbols. Therefore, the entire gameplay revolves around bonus symbols and behold the jackpot bonus round. So while spinning, players can encounter various symbols like cash infinity, collectors, jackpots, or mystery symbols, uh, each one with a distinct mechanic and win potential. The hold the jackpot bonus round can be activated by landing 4 bonus symbols on the central reels. This is where all prizes accumulate and players can aim for the grand jackpot worth 5,000 their bets.
Perfect. And you mentioned the three features that the game includes. We're going to touch on those in the next question, but I kind of just want to focus a bit on that cash out feature. Like, can you kind of talk to me a bit more about how that cash out feature impacts the symbols in the game and provides more of an insight into the intentions behind its actual inclusion?
Sure. So cash out is a mechanic that adds a unique pace to the game. A special label can appear during base game, staying active for up to 20 spins. During this time, the values of symbols that land on its reels are collected. When the counter reaches zero, cash out activates and pays a random percentage of the total collected, anywhere between 10 to 300%. The feature was designed to provide players with more frequent rewards even before reaching the bonus round. This way, the experience isn't just about waiting for the hold the jackpot, but about enjoying each and every spin, I would say.
Mhm. And I did say we'll touch on the 3, features in this question, but actually I'm gonna add another question in here now. You've mentioned well, you said the word experience, and this title has 3 different kind of chance levels. How does giving this option improve the player experience and allow that title to kind of cater for that wider audience of users?
So I would say, like chance level is all about accessibility and choice. Some players prefer to stick with the standard level, while others want to increase their stake to boost the chance of jackpots and features. So with 3 levels available, this title, this chance level adapts to different play styles and players, keeping the gameplay flexible, balanced, and fair.
Perfect. And we'll stick on that number three. Three chance levels, three features in the game. Like you've mentioned, there's the jackpot, the cash infinity, and the cash out that we've already talked about. How do they all work together to shape that player journey within the game, to shape that experience, bring that enjoyment?
So I would say that like these mechanics were designed to complement one another. Cash Infinity, sorry, builds anticipation by locking itself on the reels. Cash Out delivers bonus rewards during the base game, and Hold the Jackpot provide the climactic moment players anticipate. So together they create a rhythm of tension, rewards, and thrill that keeps the whole game exciting and satisfying.
Hmm. Perfect. And if we kind of just look at the 16 coins series as a whole, like I said, there's many different versions of the game, and it's impressive how many times you can innovate and improve on it and create something that has that familiarity, yet is still unique in itself. But how do you at Vazdan continue to build that momentum of a sequel like 16 Coins and ensure that it doesn't become stale for the players? We know, like I mentioned earlier in the call, early in the recording, sorry, that familiarity, humans are creatures of it. But how do you not stop that going stale?
Yeah, I agree. So the key lies in balancing the familiar with the new, as we already talked. The coins format is already proven. So with each sequel, we keep its core intact while enhancing it with new mechanics, bigger jackpots, or features that reflect current player preferences. This ensures the series remains recognizable yet always fresh.
Perfect. And final question is the buy bonus. And I'm aware certain markets, certain regulations they don't allow the buy bonus, but we're seeing it becoming increasingly more common in games. I mean, it's always been common, but it's becoming more and more frequent in games now. How does this tap into kind of that evolving preference for the players? Because what you see now in the modern day slot world, the slot universe, we'll call it, is players love that instant gratification, but they also love choice. And to incorporate that choice into games is is the challenge that a lot of like the slot industry itself is kind of facing because slots themselves, they're a staple of casino. They've been here since the dawn of the dinosaurs, pretty much. Um, how do you incorporate that preference for players and that choice?
Yeah, the buy feature responds to the demand for instant access to the bonus round. Many players want the option to bypass the base game and jump straight into the heart of the action. By offering such a choice, we allow them to experience the most thrilling moments on their own terms, making the game more adaptable to different players' expectations and styles of play.
Perfect. Well, Natalia, thank you so much for joining us and walking us through 16 coins times 5,000. I'm looking forward to see how successful it's going to be, and it's launching on, I believe, the 8th of October. It might be already be launched by the time this video goes out, but really looking forward to seeing its success and future games from Vazdan, who consistently bring out really good,
Yeah.
solid titles. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for inviting me and fingers crossed for this game.